Hi, Peter Hudson, Head of Training and Recruitment at the World Golf Teaching Federation and founder of YGA. And we've just finished a little session with the members explaining the intricate details of the NLP training and certification that is going on in September. And it was really interesting as it revived in me all of the feelings and memories I had prior to having some of these skills. And I think in those days I was really curious as to why my own swing wasn't developing, my career wasn't developing. I didn't have as much money as I wanted to have. I wasn't as fit as I wanted to be, and I was really curious about how other people were managing to be successful, and my progress seemed to be slower and more based on what a lot of other people were doing and telling me. And so when I discovered through Richard Bandra and Paul McKenna NLP, it opened up doors that I could never have imagined. And I think the most important thing here is a little bit on what I did last week when we talk about what people say to us when they're trying to improve, and confusion, communication was huge on the list of things that prevented people from making the advances they thought that they should, that they were seeing other people make. So a huge part of the NLP skill set is in learning how to communicate, which is really, really odd because we think that we have all the communication skills that we would need. I mean, we hardly stop talking on occasions. Certainly that's something that others have said about me. But then when we learn the intricacies of the patterns of the structure, then we realise how much of life and its potential is within our grasp, and it's within structures that we can change. And maybe that word is one of the kingpins of neuro-linguistic program, in that for those people that recognise they're not achieving everything they want to, neuro-linguistic programming offers the potential for change. And again, I think that this is very much everything that we've designed on our neuro-linguistic programming course for golf coaches is really truly designed to guarantee your success as a golf coach, and is one of those benchmarks that qualifies as a YGA coach, because this organisation thinks that it's almost impossible to coach effectively without these skills. And this is being mirrored within the business industry as well. So I think 75% of the 500 top companies now have neuro-linguistic programming practitioner certification as a key requirement of their management structure. And as you may have heard me say before, our job as a golf coach is managing change. And therefore we need to understand some of these skills and how we can use them effectively, so that we can understand and explain people's view of the world and see how it could get deleted, distorted and generalized and changed into something else, and then that comes out into a reaction that maybe leads to poor physiology and poor behavior. And of course we've seen this on the golf course, and we see it even with the top pros where they're not in control. And imagine for a second if you knew how to make those changes and you were able to go and work with tour players, or maybe down at the local school, helping those people less fortunate, or develop youth in a way that was good for them and good for the greater good. So we're gonna, there's a little flyer going out today with a little bit of information, and I hope you read it, and if you have any further interest, and maybe glance at the information that's behind me, and you know, have some curiosity about this, what this may do for you if you had these skills and how you could help others, we'd be truly excited to talk to you and tell you more. So thank you for listening.